Damaged buildings and charred vehicles line the deserted streets of this Mexican town. It's the aftermath of a 3-day siege by heavily armed men who began to open fire and set houses and vehicles alight last week, forcing thousands of terrified residents to flee.
The criminals started shooting around 8 p.m. At midnight, they started to burn houses. We took shelter and hid from them. The day after, they burned whatever houses were left. They burned my 2 houses. They also burnt my 2 vehicles, so I was left in the street.
Several suspects have been detained and some 5,000 troops have been deployed to the area. According to the government, the violence arose from a local land dispute. But at this nearby shelter for residents fleeing the violence, some said organised crime groups had long been extorting them.
Some who did pay had their houses burned down. They have already tried to extort me and have asked for 35,000 pesos, 100,000 pesos.
Residents also reported an increase in drug trafficking in recent years. The town's entire population, some 4,000 people, have sought refuge elsewhere. Many are too frightened to return.
We have around 4,000 displaced people, but some come at different times. The shelter distributes food to around 2,000 people, and we have other places where people go for food.
Many Mexican communities have been deserted by residents as they flee gang violence and seek asylum in the US. Claudia Sheinbaum, the president-elect, has vowed to tackle extortion in the country, which has seen a growing number of clashes between rival drug cartels.